No.
Next one's from Dave Johnson. Somebody's Bryan Danielson, Arena, Mexico. Hey guys, recently Bryan Danielson said that he wants to slow his career down and wrestle a handful of times per year. Now it's reported that Danielson wants to do a match in Arena, Mexico. This is like a stupid question to even ask, but I'm going to read it. Konnan, have you had any conversations with AAA about making this happen? P.S. How about Disco Inferno versus Bryan Danielson in Arena, Mexico? The finish is that Disco hits him with the chart buster. Danielson goes into a seizure. Disco then grabs Brie Bella, and they do the Saturday Night Fever in the ring. Thanks, and that's from David J. I like that angle. That's a good angle. Konnan, do you like that angle?
Yes.
Okay, have you had conversations with AAA about making this happen with Bryan Danielson? I'm absolutely certain you probably talked to him about it.
Yeah, but the guy's talking about Arena
Mexico.
Mexico. I don't work for Arena Mexico, so why would I hook that up?
Oh,
but anyways,
he's confused.
Yeah, he is confused, so I'm for not misinformed. But I talked to Bryan because we brought him once a long time ago, maybe 12 years ago. He came in and he did a show. I think it was like a tournament or something like that. And somebody that shall be renamed nameless, even though I've said his name on other podcasts, actually told me, I go, bro, this right now is probably the best wrestler in the world. And he goes, I don't see nothing in him. I was like, okay. But anyway,
because the thing is, he didn't pass. He didn't. For
I was going to say,
the eye test, you know.
Did you guys use him as a baby face or a heel? Because maybe if you
he'd be great. His gimmick is the
American Dragon.
Yeah, American Dragon. Of course, he's a heel. Yeah, and plus two, he's got to get that old, rough, rugged look to him now and everything, bro. And you know how he works with submit, bro. He can get in the ring and stretch these Mexican, stretching the Mexican baby faces and get over huge in the heel, right?
Yeah, I saw him in AEW, and I asked him if he wanted to do something in Mexico, and he said, yeah. And I brought up a couple of people, and then like either that week or the next week, he fractured his forearm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And so we never talked. So I got to talk to him again. But I would love, obviously, to work with him.
Yeah.
There was either something he said, Konnan, or it was in his book, maybe, that one of his things left, and this was years ago, but one of his things left that he wanted to do was like a mask versus hair match in Arena Mexico. So he's thought about doing a big lucha match forever.
Right.
Yeah, well, he could probably lose his mask.
He can lose his hair.
Go in there with him. Come in as the American Dragon. Put a mask on him. Everybody kind of knows it's him. Or there, have him beat up the top baby face. Beat up the top baby face right away. Have him do. He talks the guy into a mask versus mask right away, and he loses his mask. He loses the match. Then he comes back against the next guy up, and he puts his hair on the line.
Right. Or we do the old gimmick. Or we do the old gimmick that Dusty Rhodes used to do. Remember he would lose the loser, leave town, and he came back with a mask. And they were like, yeah, you're Dusty Rhodes. He goes, no. Yeah, the Midnight Rider. No, I'm not. He goes, you sound like him. You're built like that's not me.
You do the elbow. Come on.
The best one is when Tommy Wildfire Rich lost a loser, leave town, right? And he came back as a masked Mr. R, right?
Right.
And Gordon Soley would be out there. He made the announcer's desk. He's like, oh, there's a lot of people that masked Mr. R. There are a lot of people that say that you are Tommy Wildfire Rich. He's like, in that southern voice, he goes, no, man. He goes, you see, because I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, so I couldn't possibly be, Tommy Rich, because Tommy Rich is from Hendersonville, Tennessee, but I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Right.
That's awesome.
I love old school wrestling stuff like that.
That was great stuff.
Yeah.
And plus, when you have a guy like Gordon, because he's treating it like he's in a serious interview.
Serious, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.